This story is titled, My Girlfriend Still Follows All of Her Exes on Social Media and Constantly Interacts with Their Posts. Trust is the foundation of any relationship. Without it, love begins to feel like a fragile illusion, something you cling to, even when the cracks start to show. My name is Daniel. I'm 48 years old, and I've been with my girlfriend Lisa for nearly 2 years. We met through mutual friends, and from the moment we started dating, I was convinced I had found the person I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. Lisa is warm, funny, and full of life. She has this way of making everyone around her feel special, like they matter. And for the longest time, I believed I was the one who mattered most. But lately, something has been eating away at me. It started small. Little things that at first I tried to ignore. She would casually mention an ex in conversation, laughing about old memories, brushing it off as harmless nostalgia. I told myself it was normal. After all, we all have pasts. But then, I started noticing patterns. Whenever we were together, she was always on her phone, scrolling, smiling, typing, and every time I glanced at the screen, I'd see the same thing. Her exes, their posts, their pictures, their lives. At first, I tried to push away the gnawing feeling in my gut. She wasn't hiding it from me. If anything, she was too open about it, liking their pictures, commenting on their updates, sending them little inside jokes. I told myself it was innocent, that she was just friendly, that it didn't mean anything. But the more I saw, the more uneasy I became. One night, we were lying in bed, her phone lighting up the dark room. I rolled over, trying not to look, but my eyes betrayed me. There it was, her ex, Jason, posting about his weekend trip. And there she was, commenting a laughing emoji. Something inside me snapped. "Lisa," I said, my voice calm but firm, "why do you still follow all of your exes?" She looked at me, surprised by the question. "What do you mean?" I took a deep breath. "I mean, you don't just follow them. You engage with them, a lot, more than you do with me." She laughed lightly, brushing a strand of hair behind her ear. "Oh, come on, Daniel. It's just social media. It doesn't mean anything." But it did mean something. I sat up, searching her face. "Lisa, be honest with me. Why do you still keep them so close?" She sighed, setting her phone down. "They were important people in my life. Just because we broke up doesn't mean I have to erase them. We're still friends." "Friends?" I echoed, feeling something bitter rise in my throat. "Lisa, do you realize how that makes me feel?" Her expression softened. "Daniel, you have nothing to worry about. You're the one I'm with." I wanted to believe her. I needed to believe her. But deep down, something didn't sit right. Because no matter how much she reassured me, her actions told a different story. And I was starting to wonder, was I really her present? Or was I just another chapter in a book she never truly closed? I lay awake that night, staring at the ceiling while Lisa slept peacefully beside me. My mind wouldn't stop racing. She had dismissed my feelings so easily, as if my concerns were irrational. But were they? Was I being insecure, or was I seeing something she refused to admit? I needed to know. The next morning, as Lisa showered, I hesitated before picking up her phone. I wasn't proud of it, but something inside me, a quiet, nagging voice, told me there was more to this than she let on. I wasn't expecting to find anything terrible. Maybe just more interactions, more comments, more friendly messages. But what I found was worse than anything I had imagined. A private message thread with Jason, her ex, and not just old messages, but recent ones. My hands trembled as I scrolled. The texts were playful, teasing, sometimes nostalgic. They talked about memories they shared, inside jokes, late-night conversations about the good old days. Then I saw it, a message from Lisa. "Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if we had tried one more time." My stomach dropped. Jason had replied hours later. "Me too." The world around me blurred. I had been right all along. I wasn't just paranoid. I wasn't just insecure. Lisa hadn't fully let go of her past. She was still holding on to it. I put the phone down just as I heard the shower turn off. My heart pounded as I stood there, trying to decide what to do next. She walked out moments later, towel wrapped around her body, smiling at me like nothing had changed. But everything had changed. I met her eyes, my voice steady but cold. "Lisa, we need to talk." She frowned, sensing the shift in my tone. "What's wrong?" I swallowed the lump in my throat. "I saw your messages." Her face paled. "What?" "I saw what you said to Jason." I took a shaky breath. "You're still wondering about him. About what ifs?" She stammered. "Daniel, No," I cut her off. "Just tell me the truth. Have you ever really moved on from him?" Silence. A silence that confirmed everything. Tears welled in her eyes, but I felt nothing but emptiness. I had loved her, trusted her, believed I was enough, but I wasn't, and I never had been. I nodded slowly, the weight of the truth settling in my chest. I can't be with someone who's still holding on to their past, Lisa. I deserve more than that. She opened her mouth to protest, but I was already walking away. And this time, I wasn't looking back. If this story resonated with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have you ever felt like someone you loved was still holding on to their past? Share your thoughts below. I'd love to hear your story.